Okay, now we're going to discuss about the measurement unit. Okay, what is measurement? Measurement is the activity that to measure something, to measure the length, temperature, weight, mass, and so on. Okay, you use the measuring tools. Now, measurement of the length right now. We are focusing on the length. Okay, so the measurement of the length has two parts. First is the customary, and second is the metric unit. Okay, so customary is talking about the unfamiliar part. For example, foot fit same, FT, right? Foot for a singular, fit for plural, and then inch, and then yard, and the last part is miles. Okay, mile, MI. Yard is YD, and miles is MI. So how do you convert between these four units? So first thing first, 1 foot, 12 inch, okay, and then 1 yard is 3 feet, and then what else? 1 yard, 2 inch, it can be simplified by 3 times 12, 36 inch. Okay, so 1 yard. You don't have to memorize all. And 1 mile is equals to 1,760 yards. You have to memorize this. So what you need to memorize is only 4. Okay, that's for the customary units. Again, how do you convert from feet to inch? You just multiply by 12, right? So if I go right, I multiply by 12. If I'm going right, I multiply by 3. If I'm going right, I multiply by 12 by 3, right? By 12 and by 3. So double, do the double multiplication. And then what I have to do here is times 1,760. That's for the conversion of the customary units. Now we are learning about the metric units. Metric unit is very simple. It's km, hm, DAM, decameter, meter, and so on. I just used the helps of the stair so you can look at this easily. Okay. There you go. This is the stair of the metric units. For each going down, for one step, you have to multiply by 10, multiply by 10, and so on. If I am going down, I have to multiply. If I'm going up, I need to divide by 10. Just switch the operation. And going up, divide by 10, divide by 10, divide by 10. So if I go up 3 times, I have to divide by 1,000, right? Because 10, 10, and 10. If I go down by 3 steps, it has to be multiplied by 10. 3 steps, 10 times 10 times 10. Okay. Now the conversion of the unit of, I mean the what do you call it? The customary unit can be shown like this. This is the simplest way to understand. There you go. Wait. Okay. So this is the customary unit. As you can see, but it's too small. So I need to make it bigger. So this is 1 inch. Okay. So 1 yard is 3 foot. 3 feet. I mean, 1 foot is 12 inches. Very simple. Okay. So 1 yard, how many inch? 1 times 3 times 12. So 1 times 36. Yeah, there you go. 1 times 36. That's the way you think. And 1 miles is 1,700 of this yards. So I cannot combine. I cannot put miles because it's too much. So you know that 1 mile is equals to 1,760 yards. In metric unit, I don't think you need to memorize that much, right? Because this is the metric unit. Multiply by 10 and uniform. But from feet to inch, you multiply by 12. From yard to feet, you multiply by 3. So it's different. It's not multiplication of 10, right? So this is the measurement of the units. I will send this to you later on. Okay, do you have any questions so far?
No.
Okay, nice. So let's go to the other part, the perimeter and the area of shape, of two-dimensional shape. You learn square, rectangle, and circle. Okay, square, rectangle, and a circle. So area and perimeter. Perimeter and area. Square, rectangle, and circle. Okay. So when we are talking about square, it has to be equal in size. Rectangle, two opposite sides are equal, or you can just do this, up to you. But I think I do the regular one. And the circle, it has a center and the diameter, right? So this is called square. All sides are equal. Make the sign here. Let's say this is S. And this is rectangle. Rectangle has two opposite equal sides. I mean, this and this, called the width, W. And this will be the length, or Length. Okay. So to calculate the perimeter, you have to understand what is perimeter means. The perimeter is the total length of the outer part. So to calculate the perimeter of the square, you just plus S, plus S, plus S, plus S, add all the sides, the edges. Okay. So perimeter means 4 times by S. And to calculate the area of the square, you need to multiply the sides by its sides. And for rectangle, the perimeter is quite complicated, but I think you can do it. Just add all the edges. W plus L plus W again plus L, right? So you can simplify 2 times W plus 2 times L. Okay, that's the way you do the perimeter. And the area, you just multiply the length and its width, or you use breadth. I don't know which one you use, but let's see what your book use. Oh, length and width. Oh, it's same. Okay, 2 times length plus 2 times width. Okay, that's for the perimeter and area. Now we do the circle. Okay, circle. In a circle, we have to understand the property of circle from the center of circle to the edges or to the circumference. Called, this is a circumference. It is called a radii or radius. Wait, your book said it is radius. Okay, so it is radius. And from edges to edge, from one edge to one edge, or one perimeter to the other perimeter that passes through the center, it is called a diameter. Okay, that's it. Now we are finding the formula of the circumference. Circumference is the length. Circumference is the same with perimeter. It's the same, yeah. But we use C, circumference. Circumference and the perimeter is the same in essentials. It's same in the foundation. It is talking about the edges, but circumference is the special name for circle. The formula of C is pi times d. What is pi? Pi is a number that you have to memorize. It is 3.14 or 22/7. But you usually use this. Okay, 22/7 is the approximation. Both of them are approximation, but the real one is this 3.14. I mean, it can be more and more and more, but just memorize two decimal place only. And now we are calculating the area. The area is pi times r times r. Let's see the connection between the radius and diameter. So radius is only half of diameter, right? So you can just write d equals 2 times r, 2 times the radius, because the diameter is double the length of radius. That's how you memorize easily. I will highlight the important parts or important features in this explanation. Now we are talking about the perimeter for S, the area S times S, the perimeter 2W plus 2L. Don't forget to do the order of operation. There you go. There you go. And the most important part on circle is pi. Pi is always 3114 or 22/7. I don't know which you use, but I think it is. Oh, okay, there you go. You use 3.14. Okay, that's good. That's good. We are using the same working. Okay, same units. Now let's try to do some of the questions. Let's do this work. Wait. Okay, let's focus on the checkpoint. Okay, now 12 feet, how many yards? Okay, so this will be, you need to write down all the info that you know. So what is the connection between yard and feet and inch? Okay, simply like this. Put the table. This is yard. Put another table here. 3. Right, 1 yard is 3 feet. And then 1 feet is 12 inches. 12 inch. Okay, I don't have to write all the blocks, right? Too much. That's it. So from feet to yard, so 12 feet, how many yards? You go up. So if you go down, you multiply by 3. Go down, you multiply by 12, right? So going down times going up from feet to yard, you go up, so it is division. So 12 over 3, right? Divide by 3, 4 yards. Okay, now to 7 yard, how many inches? Yard to inch. You multiply by 3 and multiply by 12. Very simple. Times 3 times 12. And you can get the answer. As easy as that. First thing first, you know how to do, right? From yard to feet, you multiply by 3. From feet to inch, you multiply by 12. So from yard to inch, what you need to do? Multiply by 3, multiply by 12, going down. This is the important feature. Okay, all is already given in this part. So you need to draw that yard, feet, inch, times 3 times 12. That's it. Now we go to number 3. So for number 3, 48 inches, how many feet? 48 inches, how many feet? 48 inches, how many feet? Go up, right? Go up by 12. So 48, you divide by 12, or you can put over. So it has to be 4 feet. Okay. 4. 9 feet, 6 inch, how many inch? Okay. 9 feet, 6 inch. How many inch? So what you need to focus on is the feet. This first. So feet to inch, you multiply by 12. So 9 times 12 plus 6, because it is plus. So 108. So you have to do it slowly. 114 inches. Okay, that's the way you do. Now number 5. 21 feet, 8 inch. You plus by 10 feet, 7 inch. You add. So if you add 31 feet and 15 inch, look at this. 15 inch, you have to do this thing. 15 inch is more than 12, right? So do this. 31 feet, put 12 and 3 inch, right? So 12, why it is becoming 12? Because when it is 15, it has to be 12 and something, because the maximum inch is 12. So 12 inch is 1 feet, right? 12 inch is 1 feet. So 31 feet, and then you convert this into 1 feet, 1 foot, I mean, and 3 inches, right? So you add all this number, 32 feet and 3 inches. Okay. Any questions so far, Rachel?
No.
Okay, now we go to number 6. 6 feet and 9 inch. You subtract with 2 feet and 11 inch. So if you do the subtraction like this, 9 cannot be subtracted by 11. So you need to borrow, or you need to exchange 1 feet to 9 inches to this part. You know that 1 foot is 12 inch. So you go 5, you cross this, 5 feet, you plus 1 feet in inches. So plus 12, right? Plus 12 inches. So what you need to do, make the new operation. 5 feet and 12 plus 9, 21 inches, right? You subtract 2 feet and 11 inch. So you do the subtraction. So this is 10, so less than 12. It's quite simple. 3 feet. Done. Okay. Now for question number 7. Okay. For question number 7, 4 yard, 2 feet. Okay, using yard. 4 yard, 2 feet plus 1 yard, 2 feet. Okay, so you add all the numbers first. 4 plus 1, very simple, 5 yards. 2 plus 2 is 4 feet. Right? So 4 feet and yard. Feet is 3, right? So it has to be maximum 3. So 3 feet and 1 feet. 1 foot. So 5 yard, 3 feet, 1 foot. 3 feet is 1 yard, right? So I just can combine this. 6 yard and then 1 foot. Okay, that's the way you try to correlate between feet, yard, inch, and so on. Okay, so in exercise 6, do you have, okay, no need. So this is 1 until 7. Okay, I will copy this to you later on. Do you have any homework so far? Homework from your school?
No, we're only focusing on the exhibition.
Okay. So let's go for the next topic. Wait. Now let's do the skill and understanding right now. Okay, have you discussed this in your school, at school?
No, not yet.
Not yet, yeah. Okay, so again, I will give you some time to do this. I will make it a bit clearer. So 18 yards. So tomorrow we're gonna have the discussion on perimeter and area. Okay, now for today we have to focus on this part first. This is our first priority. Okay, I will thicken the number. There you go. And then this will be what is quite interesting. Subtract. 880 yards. And it's the same, but you add up number. 30 feet 9 inch, 19 feet 4 inch. You do the subtraction, right? Is it subtraction? Yes. And then for 21 and so on, same. Now what you need to do is try to focus on the question. Okay, you have the book. You can see on your book. I will pause the meeting. So for number 9, what you need to do, from 18 yards, you move inch, 80 yards to 2 inch. So you multiply by 3, multiply by 12, right? So look at this. So 18 multiplied by 3, multiply by 12, you'll get the answer. For number 10, 20 feet, 2 yards, 24 feet, 2 yards, going up feet to yard, all opposing way, divide by 3, right? 24 divided by 3. So if it is opposing the arrow, it is dividing. 60 feet, 56 feet, how many yard and feet? Okay, so 56, which is the nearest? So 56 divided by 3, right? So 56 you divide by 3 using the regular part, and then feet to yard. So yeah, that's division. And this is 1, 3, and then this is 26, and this is 8, and 24. The remainder is 2. So 18 yard and 2 feet, right? So this is the remainder you put up. That's it. So I think I need to go to next part. I think everything is quite simple. You just do that on and on and on. So let's go to number 17. 17 also same. So it's same with the previous question. So I think we can go to 21 also. Just put down 15 feet plus 2 yards, feet 2 yards. And then what you can do, fit 2 yards, you move everything into the smallest unit, feet. Okay, so for 21, I will give you an example, 15 feet plus 2 yards. So everything is always on the smaller, going down, feet times 3. So 15 feet plus 2 times 3 feet, right? So 15 plus 6, 21 feet, right? That's the way you do change it into the smaller possible unit. Okay. And next, let's go to the next part. 25, reasoning. Mary is 5 feet, so 25, Mary is 5 feet and 9 inch. Is she taller than or shorter than 2 yards? So you compare with 2 yards. So everything's supposed to be changed into the smaller part, 2 inch, 5 feet, 2 inch. So 5 times 12 plus 9, right? So 69 inches, right? And then yards to inch, you multiply by 3 and 12. So times by 36. So 6 times 12, 72 inches. So Mary is shorter, right? So Mary is shorter than 2 yards. Okay, M is shorter. M means Mary is shorter than 2 yards. Piece of cake, right? Now, when Walter Payton retired, he had played in 190 games and broke the record for most yards gains with 16,726 yards. How many miles did Payton gain rushing in his career? So I forget to put times by. So from miles to yards, you have to multiply with 1,760. So 1 mile. So I have to put this better. Wait. I need to delete this. There you go. So from mile to yard to feet and to inches. So what you need to do, you multiply by, right? So that's the thing, 1,760 times 3 times 12. So for number 26, from yard to miles, you divide 16,726 over 1,760, right? So that's the mile. You can find using your calculator. So 27, what is the average number of yards he gained rushing in each game? So 16,726 you divide by 190 games, right? So this is something to do with yards, right? Okay. On his high school football fields, the distance between the goalpost upright is 23 feet 4 inches. In professional distance is 18 feet 6 inches. How much further apart are the school goalpost uprights? So you need to subtract 23 feet 4 inch. You subtract by 18 feet 6 inch, right? So when you subtract, you realize that 4 cannot be subtracted with 6. So you need to borrow. So the 23 becomes 22, right? Borrow 1, and 4 becomes plus 12, right? 1 feet 12 inches. So 4 plus 12. So when you do this, subtract 1 plus 12, right? So go again, 22 feet and 16 inch. You subtract 18 feet 6 inch. You minus 10 inches and 4 feet. So the difference of the length is 4 feet 10 inches. Okay, and you can go to number 29 and so on. Okay, 29 and the rest and the other questions. I need you to do this easily. Yeah, I think you know. I think you know how to do it. Okay, I will send everything to you right now. I will pause the recording.